These crazed men are about to come. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them.
Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right?
Gentlemen, get the hold of it. That was a Dracula.
Gentlemen,
Oh, gentlemen, get the hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem to be that abnormal. He's the professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn.
You try to give Sprinkles a pat on the head, but he snarls at you.
Sorry, I get a little worked up if people try and pet me before I've had my morning coffee. Let that be a lesson to you.
After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom.
Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken.
You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly you do.
Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name.
Hancock?
But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food and...
Well, Miss Synofix?
Naturally, this appears to you to be a simple platter. Which item do you sample?
Water, shimmering pepper, or a dog biscuit?
I have no idea.
Well, you don't take the dog biscuit.
Glass of water.
Well, that's too basic.
I like the pepper.
Let's do the pepper.
I feel like that's wrong.
A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat.
That water.
The pepper has triggered an intense spine hallucination, or spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe.
My friend! Ooh.
This guy again.
I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is...
I was
saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is...
Sorry! I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat.
It's fine. I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy. You must.
You're gonna cough. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness.
Oh man!
You come to and find everyone staring at you.
That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's...
I told you the water.
You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention.
Why is
We
there a
all make
formula?
mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
This class is like 15 minutes.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared.
via timed competitive cook-off.
The level of theatrics with these two is off the chart.
Are we gonna demand they stop wasting everyone's time, or step up and tell them you're on? You're on.
Tell them you're on.
Yeah, you're on. A bit of a lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it.
I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool.
Nice.
Good one, Van Van. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Mixon.
Your gumption?
Gumption. I'll be watching your performance.
Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkles steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness.
Now, students, please settle down. This is the lunchroom, not a sporting court.
Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief.
At least not until we turn on the timer.
Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready."
That's what I'm talking about. Aroo!
I stand corrected.
The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory.
Like a diamond, I was formed under the pressure, and now it's my chance to shine.
Damn, she's thick.
I will defeat you myself.
It's like a Pokemon battle.
You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes.
Really?
Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? 100 degrees Celsius.
Celsius.
That's right. But how would you even gotten that into the school without knowing that?
Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you.
You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea.
Come.
How many
11,
herbs
11,
and spices did
11,
you say?
11.
11. That's right. You might not know all of the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Wag, wag, wag. Now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers you the most flavor?
Gratitude.
That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley's simply stronger and faster than you are. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget what you came from. Every day you meditated on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy, so where does it come from?
Deep, 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 deep. Deep, deep. No!
What? First one!
I don't know, he just said deep. This is a horrible time to start forgetting important things. You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success?
I would say sizzling.
I would say...
What?
Don't make
I'm
me
sorry,
get
I
the
would have
spray
listened,
bottle.
but we don't have time.
Everyone just better start screaming the answers.
You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye.
I believe in you, Nick McSonic.
Ah.
Sonic.
He's actually cheering you on!
Ah.
Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you and you make... Oh, knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy does it take to...
It's 4 seconds.
You were stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a...
Oh!
I know, right? Oh, that's your line.
You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind.
Sorry, I forgot the question.
Exchange wedding vows.
Wedding.
What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits?
The cum
Woof,
part.
woof.
You really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley's already begun plating an element of this colorful complex. To make up the time, you toss your biscuit dough into the stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps.
Yikes!
Zzz.
I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Synofix does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed.
There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way.
When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer, rescue the dough before it's overmixed.
Synofix, no!
But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head and...
What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over.
It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish.
Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on.
Ew, that's so bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve? Surely that makes me the winner by default, right?
No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Synofix injury.
You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish.
But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert.
Fuck you.
Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Synofix to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me a strong, steady hand.
Fuck you.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on the top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nugget, and pearls of blueberry clay.
Is that how you say it?
Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his fingers into the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley?
Oh, you.
As he places the sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache.
Are we going to internalize our rage, or put yourself between the two?
Internalize.
I would put myself between Colonel Sanders and
I would put myself
Ashley.
between the two. I'm fighting for that man. Look at his jawline.
That's too, like, clingy.
See, this is why you don't have a boyfriend. Put yourself between that bitch.
Wow.
You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes.
No!
I told you! This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that flavor for later.
Wow.
Game over!
Told you!
Rocio told us.
She really knows how to earn Colonel Sanders' love.
She's played this game too many times.
Today-
Wait, we don't skip because we have to answer questions again. Are we going to answer the questions differently this time?
I don't think, does it really matter?
We didn't answer any of the questions. Except this one.
Yeah, there was more. 11.
Gratitude.
A small
First
town.
one.
It's bubbling. What? It's...
Silence.
I guess it's silence. Well, no, it doesn't matter.
What a hunk.
No!
Damn. Bro, you thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. Internalize.
Mm-hmm.
Your rage burns so intensely that within your eyes you burst of flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your... Which means people have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of... perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried eyebrows, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult inside of you as storms of rage. It's It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person.
Wow.
You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly.
I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out.
Oh. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chief.
Chief?
I meant to say that.
Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before?
That's exactly what I think.
Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you. Enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and the rides at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules could be so cruel.
I didn't know.